Welcome, parents and caregivers. My name is Sophie, and I'm going to help you out in an 8-part series, Understanding IEPs and ARD meetings. And this will be a guide for parents and caregivers. Let's get right into it. The first part, you're going to ask, what is an ARD or IEP meeting? Well, again, y'all, I'm Sophie. And I know how overwhelming school meetings can feel when your child has special education needs. In this series, I'll walk you through the IEP and ARD process, step by step. So you may ask, what is an IEP or ARD meeting? Well, an IEP is an individualized education program. It is a written plan for your child's education. Now, if you're in Texas, that plan is reviewed during an ARD meeting, admissions, review, and dismissal. So they both have the same idea, just different names. And these meetings are where goals are set, services are decided, and your child's needs are discussed. And you are the key voice in that room. So let's get started with y'all. Now, in part 2, before the meeting, the goal is what to ask for. Well, before your IEP or ARD meeting, you want to ask for a copy of all your evaluations, the draft IEP, and a list of who will attend the meeting. This gives you time to review and prepare. Write down questions or concerns. Bring notes. And you could say something like this: I like to request the proposed goals and services ahead of time so I can prepare. And that is your right. So, in the third part, who is in the room and what do they do? Well, in an IEP or ARD meeting, the room may feel full, but every person in that room has a role. You might see a special education teacher, a general ed teacher, a diagnostician, the principal, maybe a speech or occupational therapist. You could say, could you please introduce yourselves and share your role in my child's education? That is a fair and helpful question, because that will give you an idea what teacher plays a role in your child's academics. And let's just say maybe they're struggling with math. Sometimes you may see the math teacher in there. Sometimes you may see the general ed teacher. So that meeting will have different roles and different teachers and administrators that help give your child what they need to go throughout their day. So don't forget to ask each teacher that you're interested in, what role do you play in my child's education? Now, part number 4, when you're in the meeting, what do you say? Well, you don't have to be a lawyer to speak up. You can start with, here's what I've noticed at home, or my child struggles with this in this class. You can share stories. You can be honest, because you are the expert on your own child. And if something is unclear, ask them, can you explain in a different way? Or what does that term mean? Your goal is to fully understand what the teachers, the administrators, the ARD facilitators, what they're trying to tell you as a parent. So until you understand fully, feel free to ask as many questions as needed. Part number 5, asking for support and services. You have the right to ask for support. If your child needs speech, counseling, a quiet place to work, or extra time, you can say, can we talk about adding accommodations, or what support is available for this challenge? You can also request data or examples of what the school observed and how do they support that decision. Now, once they give you those answers, now you can decide whether you agree or not. If you disagree, that's okay. You can say, I'm not comfortable moving forward yet. I'd like to discuss other options. Or you could say, can we schedule another meeting to revisit this? You can always request an independent educational evaluation. That is a IEE. Or you can ask for a meditation. You have options and you don't have to say yes on the spot. Always remember, they're going to confirm if you agree with the meeting and what you've heard in the meeting. If you do not understand 100% what the goals are, what their plan is to do with your child, please constantly ask questions and emphasize important matters to help you understand what the goal is for your child that they're trying to offer. Now, part number 7. After the meeting, now what? Well, take time to review the IEP and ARD paperwork at home. Make sure everything you discuss is written down. You can follow up with an email. And always thank them for the meeting. You could say, I'd like to clarify what we agreed on today. You can stay organized, keep all your documents, and it's your paper trail, your peace of mind. So last but not least, encouragement and your power as a parent. You may not have all the answers, but you know your child. Don't let fear or doubt stop you from speaking up. Your love, your questions, and your presence is in that room, and it can change everything. You're not alone. I am here to walk with you through it all. So subscribe and let's keep it going together.